A tremendous effort by the man to my right, by everybody, the organization, coaching staff. For some reason, on Monday, there was a belief that we were going to win the game within our tight-knit family. There was a belief that we were going to prepare as well as we could, and we were going to find a way to win the game. And for that, I'm awfully proud of our young men. This is something that they wanted for a while now. This is for the past Trojans, the past coaches that fought hard and came up very short. This is for the Trojan family.
What were your thoughts when the ball was kicked by Dari?
Yeah, he made it. It was the whole game was a grind. Could have went any way, any second. We knew that we had to be exact in what we were doing, and at the end we went for it. We felt that we deserved to give our team a chance to win the game as hard as they were playing, and we thought that we could get a slant. It was a tremendous call by Clay, and a tremendous catch, and a tremendous throw, tremendous protection, and there was a big belief on the sidelines when we made that fourth down.
Was there any hesitation on that call?
No.
At one point there, you pulled the whole team together, I think, during a timeout. What did you say?
Yeah.
What was the message?
I will tell you this. They were around me. I don't know if I pulled them together. I think we just came together. The leadership of this team is really coming to the forefront. Guys are taking care of business, and they did it. I didn't do anything, really.
In terms of difficult coaching decisions that you've had to make in your career, how would you rate what you did?
Well, I knew I was taking a chance, but I looked in these guys' eyes, and I knew they wanted to go for it, and I knew they wanted to win the game. I wanted to give them a chance as a coach to give them the best shot to get what they wanted, and I felt that was the time to do it, and we did it. It was a great call, and it just happened to work. Obviously, if we wouldn't have made it, they could have went down there and kicked the field goal and won the game. I totally understood that, but it was just a gut feeling.
But you said you sensed their attitude on Monday. What was it about their attitude this week that you thought that they could do?
A willingness to work hard and prepare, but a belief in them we're going to win. That belief was throughout the week, not in a cocky way. I could just tell. And I told the coaches that. I said, I don't know what's going to happen today, but these guys believe they're going to win. That's a good feeling.
And you called the Stanford offensive line one of the best you'd ever seen. Where do you rank this performance from your defensive line going wire to wire against these guys?
Outstanding. Outstanding job by Pete Jenkins. Outstanding job by Clancy Pendergast getting those interceptions at the end. Outstanding job by Hayes Millard, our linebackers. It took a total team effort. Now, these guys, you probably have 3 or 4 first-round picks on that line, I'm assuming. And the running back's good, but we really played well. We didn't play many defenses. We just played great technique, and we hung in there toe-to-toe with them like we said we're going to do.
And the sea of cardinal and gold that swarmed the field. You've been here for a long time. I don't remember ever seeing anything like that. Your thoughts on the fans being able to enjoy this moment?
Yeah, just happy for the fans. You know, it's been a long time coming. I mean, these guys have battled Stanford for a long time, so they deserve it. They work very hard. You know, I woke up this morning, and I was on campus at 5:30, and there were so many people on campus I could not believe the people that were up this morning. It seemed like 2 days ago, so long ago. The guys were working, the cheerleaders, the band, everybody's in there. You just have some hard-working, dedicated people in the Trojan family.
And what did you say about the support that you are getting from the fans? I mean,
Excuse me?
The support that you're getting from the fans. They're kind of going out of their way to show their love for you.
Yeah, that's good. It's good. It's about these guys. It's about the Trojan family. I have a great relationship with the fans. I've been here since 1998, but it's about these boys. And it's about our family, and they mean the world to me. Just to see them smile and happy and winning, that's all we ever want as a staff.
You said you're not happy very often, but you were really happy there.
Yeah, I've been happy a little bit later. No, you know, I'm an aggressive type, defensive line coach, so I get up and it's an intent feeling most of the time. I'm happy, but I'm really relieved for these guys. I knew it was going to be a tough game, and I knew it was going to come down to the end. I'm glad we made the play. This thing could have went either way, and I did not want to see these guys fail. They worked so hard, and these coaches worked so hard.
And when you took this job, you said you weren't sure if you would get another chance. So when you did, you were going to, talk about this journey for you, being a head coach again.
Well, it's been a good lesson. I'm always big into lessons and learning. I tell the guys that we learn from adversity, and hopefully we don't make the same mistake twice. And hopefully you come out the other end, you better. There's a lot of things that are better about what I'm doing this year, what we're doing. But I have a good team around me too. I have some really good players, and it makes it easy.
Do you feel like the results that are happening on the field are stating a case for you to get this job on a full-time basis?
Well, obviously, there's going to be decisions made here after we play against the UCLA team, I guess, and we got 2 more games left. That's totally out of my hands. All I can do is every day work on a daily basis, give it all I got for these young men and the Trojan family. I'll do this. I will say this. I think everything happens for a reason. I think there's a plan out there. What that plan is, I don't know, but we're going to work on a daily basis to get there.
Coach, there was the blocked field goal, and then there was the blocked field goal, and then also Deion's interception, but you weren't able to turn those into points. What was your message to the guys during that time, kind of to stick with it?
Keep on fighting. You know, we played against a very good defense. I mean, those guys made plays. They were very good. Give them credit. But you know what? We made the plays when we had to, too. We knew it was going to be a big-time fight. Just keep on playing.
He wants one more question for Coach, and then we'll let him out. He wants some big games here as an assistant coach.
Yeah.
How would you rate this one on the satisfaction level that you have being the
Yeah, you know, just besides, you know, going to the bowls, the big bowls, and besides beating UCLA, that'd be the most satisfying victory.
And can you discuss Marquise Lee's performance, and do you have any update on his status, health?
Marquise?
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you, guys. Hey, what's up, guys?
What it was like from your standpoint, 4th and 1, going for it, the snap hits the turf, just kind of take us through the decision and the whole play.
You mean the one Marquise kept the drive line?
Yeah, 4th and 1 late.
Yeah. You know, I mean, Coach O, like, honestly said exactly what we were thinking. Obviously, it's his call, it's his decision, but he could tell in our eyes, we were saying, hey, come on, let's go, give it to us, we can do this, we can do this. And we were giving him that look, like, come on, like, you could tell that our offense didn't want to come off. And, you know, I knew it was a play we designed, that they were playing it very well all night. And that play actually wasn't even the game plan. Coach Helton called it and, you know, adjusted to what they were doing. And we knew that, you know, on 3rd and shorts, 4th and shorts, we were getting Marquise one-on-one with their nickel players. So we knew that he was going to play him outside and Marquise was going to run a slant across his face. And honestly, I didn't even really see him break. I just knew I was going to try. I saw him right when he broke. I let go of it, just hoping he was going to be there, you know. And that's just that trust that you have in another. And when he caught it, man, I almost lost it because I knew he was in pain. In the huddle before that play, I even asked him, I was like, you all right? And he's like, man, I just one more. I got one more in me. And then I was like, all right.
Cody, was this Stanford the best defense you guys faced this year?
Yeah, I mean, that's tough to say. They bring something different. You know, a lot of defenses bring different stuff. Some teams are better at one thing than another. But I'd say personally the best run defense we faced all year, hands down. Utah was there too. They stopped our run very well. But tonight, you know, it seemed like everywhere. And guys were doing their assignments. Guys were making blocks. It just felt like their guys were showing up in the hole, or they didn't want to be moved, or you know, they were so big it was hard to get them off their blocks. And you know, I mean, I think early in the game I had that, you know, that I knew that this is gonna be tough to run the ball, so I'm gonna have to have the ball in my hands. I'm gonna have to make plays and win this game, and you know, just take care of the ball. That was my main thing, was to not turn it over, be smart with the ball. You know, I mean, I feel like overall their defense. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't say best defense going to play. I don't know, but I mean, they're definitely one of the tops.
Cody, I know it's tough to nutshell it, but is there a way to describe the differences for this team now under Coach O compared to what it was? I mean, just how you guys have responded.
Yeah, I mean, I think Coach O is. I've said this many times. He's very unique, man. He's there's no one else in the country like him that I've seen or that I've met. And I mean, I speak for the whole team. We absolutely love him. We would run through a brick wall for that man. And he's awesome. He's amazing. And you know, he has that look in his eye to where when he talks to you, you can tell that he really, really does care. He really gets emotional. He really puts everything he has into this team, and he wants to see us succeed so much. When I went and gave him a hug, he's probably gonna get mad at me for saying this, but I saw his eyes water up because he just cares so much. You know, he loves us so much, and we feel the same for him. And it's awesome when you play for someone that has that same passion you do.
Hey, Cody, do you think you guys are playing for him? I mean, obviously there's a lot of pressure for Pat to bring in a new hot coach or whatnot. Do you believe these last few games you guys are playing for him?
Yeah, I mean, not just in that sense, but you always play for, your coaches. Your coaches put so much time and so much effort into you. You reward them by winning games. You reward them by going out and doing your job and doing your assignment. And I feel like that's what we've been doing. Coach O's focus has been is don't worry about anyone else outside of our room. It's the players, the coaches, the guys that are involved, and the people that are involved with us. Everyone else, it doesn't matter. And I think that's brought our team very close and brought us, together. And there's no really, I've said before too, there's no really cliques on this team. There's not like defense guys hang out with them or offense, everyone hangs out with each other. Everyone in the locker room talks to everyone, and even got the special teams. Me and Andre, both one of my closest friends, and it's not like we have different, different sets, different friends on the team. Everyone's close, everyone's together, and that's awesome when you have that family feeling.
Andre, can you kind of take us through your thoughts when you realized you were going to pick the game-winning field goal?
Honestly, it's a regular kick. It's the same kick every time. Just take 3 steps back, 2 steps over, line it up, hit a target, pretty much. So, I mean, I did what I needed to do, and I'm just thankful for my team that they put me in that position.
You're running down the field soccer player style. What's going through your mind? It's been a long year for you.
That we beat Stanford? No, just, it was a good feeling. I'm glad I'm on this team. I wouldn't rather be anywhere else.
How did you adjust it with they lose the 8 yards and now it's a different field goal? Are you paying attention to that?
Nah, well, I mean, yeah, I'm watching the game on the screen, but I'm over there in my net just kicking, getting ready. I knew my offense I knew the offense was just gonna get in field position for me to kick the field goal, and they did, and it worked.
Are you doing the math, figuring out how far?
Not at all. I run on the field every time and just get my spot, look at a target, hit it. That's all. Every kick's the same.
Did you have teammates come up to you before you went out and kicked that?
Oh yeah, all of them. They all said, man, we know you got this. Just take care of it. We know you do it every day at practice, so they believed in me.
Hey, as Stanford thrives on their running game, throwing those body blows, how were you able to match them shot for shot, especially on 3rd and short?
I just give all the credit to the coaching staff. They started in on Monday, putting a great plan together, and we knew we wasn't going to officially stop them, but we know we need to slow them down and, just match their intensity out there. And, we knew it was going to be a 4-quarter game, and we had to get it all 4 quarters.
Did you guys know you'd be playing as much as you did? You only substituted in like 2 or 3 guys all game.
Most definitely. We practiced it all week, and we knew from, I guess, the past that we've only been close winning the game or losing the game, and they've been beating us. But we just knew it was going to be a 4-quarter game, and everybody would have to condition during the week and be able to be physically and mentally prepared.
You guys have talked about this a ton, but how Coach O has really changed the program. This is sort of like the pinnacle of that, but how from the first day this change was made, he sort of changed the team.
It was just a bond thing. Like, everybody already knew about Coach O and how he felt about the players. And, when you have a father figure like Coach O just come in there and take all of us under his wings and treat us like his own, we just want to, like Cody said, run through a brick wall for him. And that's what you showed today. Even during that timeout, he didn't call us out. We just went up there as like one team, one heartbeat. He said that the first day, and we just wanted to carry that over, and we just wanted to show the offense that we're with them no matter what happens, even on the field goal team.
As a defense, what are you guys thinking when it's 4th and 2 when they send the offense back out there on the sideline? What are you guys thinking?
Oh, they're going to get the first down because they do it on us all week on practice. So I'm like, yeah, you have no choice not to get it. I mean, you have all them great athletes on the offensive line, great quarterback and great receivers, and I feel like nobody can match up with them receivers and offensive line when you go out there.
Hey, on that Gaffney touchdown, did you guys kind of release him? One where, it looked like there might have been a whistle and then he breaks it loose?
I would give that 100% on our fault. We had the tackle. We should have just played through the whistle. Everybody just thought he was down, and he's a strong runner. He kept his legs moving, and he took advantage of that situation. And it was a reason we learned from that. You see later in the game when Nelson and Marquise started running, and they weren't blowing the whistle right away, and we just knew we had to play through the whistle. We couldn't second guess anything.
Hey, Dion, you have a question.
Thanks. You had a journey for you guys in the secondary, and then to get 2 big picks tonight, USC. What was that?
It's just a testimony to how hard the guys in the back end are working. I mean, and how good our front 4 are. I mean, DK and Leonard, I mean, JR, George, they really get after those guys. They make our job a lot easier. The ball's coming out a lot quicker, a lot less accuracy because they're, you know, around the quarterback's feet and things like that. So, I mean, all thanks and praise to the front guys because they make it happen for us in the back end.
Andre, is it a nerve-wracking situation or a fun situation when you're out there?
Really fun. You know, that's what kickers live for. That's why I came to USC. Competition and game-winning field goals. You know, I haven't had a shot here. I mean, the same thing happened 2 years ago when we played here against Stanford. Was it like 35-35, 2 seconds left on the game, 50-yard field goal on the line? You know, they call it in the regulation. So, you know, I'm just glad I got the opportunity. I'm glad my teammates put me in that position.
Dion, can you speak to the energy level in the Coliseum tonight? How was that?
This was definitely the most electrifying game I played in the Coliseum in my 4 years of being here. I mean, even we played Oregon here before, we played Stanford here before. That 2011 Stanford game was pretty rocking, but this game it was very special to a lot of us individually, especially. But it was just a great win for the university.
Dion, Coach Josh said the interception came on a play. They ran a variation of it earlier. Did you recognize what was coming?
Definitely. They lined up in trips, and Ty lines up at the outside receiver. They ran it earlier in the game, and the quarterback threw it behind them. And I told Josh if they ran it again, you know, I was going to play it. So then they came out in trips. Ty lined up the outside receiver to the other side, looked back at Sewell. I told him he wasn't going to have no help because it was coming. Then I act like I was going to do my responsibility. Then I just turned around, and the ball was coming. And with the grace of God, I was able to come down with it.
Andre, you and Cody are from the same town, same class, came down to USC together. How often did you dream of situations like this where he leads you into field goal range, you kick it? I mean, it's like the storybook. Did you guys talk about that?
I mean, we lived together my freshman year for, I think, half a semester or so, maybe a year. I don't know. I forgot. But, you know, we really never talked about it. You know, it's a dream for me. It's a dream come true, and I know. You know, he was out there praying for me too. He said, "Come on, Andre, it's a chip shot. You know, you got this. You do it every day in practice." So he was there for me, and I know I'm just. Even though we went to the different schools in Bakersfield, you know, we're still there. We're still teammates. You know, we still love each other.
Thank you, guys.